Repent. Never!
Hello, my name's Stuart, the Unrepentant Atheist. Thanks for tuning into my channel. What I want to talk about in this video is something which I've heard quite often from Christians, Muslims, people of other faiths. Namely, when I challenge their beliefs, they will say something to the effect that, well, until you prove me wrong, I'm going to go on believing it. Now, I appreciate that for the bulk of you out there, Christians who are familiar with reasoning and rational thought, epistemology and philosophy, I'm sure that you would never probably say such a thing, but I've heard it relatively frequently, and I've seen it in comments, and even people phoning into the Atheist Experience will sometimes say, well, until you prove it wrong, I'm going to go on believing it. So what are the problems with this? Well, the problem with this is that if you accept it as a general principle that you are going to hold beliefs until they're proven wrong, it effectively means that all the millions of beliefs which are out there, you will have to take on board and believe until they're proven wrong. So it means alien abduction stories, all the UFOs, all the conspiracy theories which are out there, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, fairies, pixies, ghosts, leprechauns, Santa Claus, the whole lot. You will have to take on board all of those potentially very difficult to falsify propositions, and you'll have to go on believing them. If you're going to be consistent, if you're going to be logically and rationally consistent, then you will have to take on board all those beliefs. It means that you will also have to take on Islam. If you're a Christian, you'll have to take on Hinduism, Buddhism, and effectively lots of other religions which cancel out the original religion that you believe in. So obviously we don't do that. It's not a good thing to do, and I think that when I meet people like this, or I find them online, I want to point out to them that it's a much better way of doing things to have fewer justified beliefs than millions and millions of unjustified beliefs. So only believe something when there is sufficient evidence to believe it. That way you have a much better chance of being in possession of true beliefs than false beliefs. It's quite obvious, really, and I'm very surprised in a way to hear Christians, some, not many, okay, it's not many at all, and frankly I've heard silly things from atheists as well about why they don't believe in God. I've heard plenty of silly things, and I'm thinking about atheists that I agree with them that, or at least I don't think there's sufficient evidence to warrant belief in a God, but they sometimes give me other reasons which I don't think are good reasons for dismissing God. For example, if I say, do you believe in God? They say, well, no, I believe in evolution. Well, there are lots of Christians out there, lots of theists who see no inconsistency with belief in God and evolution. So to me, that's not a good reason. It's not a sufficient reason for dismissing the God hypothesis. There's one very easy way to dismiss the God hypothesis and just simply say that you haven't seen sufficient evidence to justify belief in a God. But just coming back to my original point, yes, so Christians who say until you, or theists who say until you've disproven my belief, I'm going to go on believing it, are completely fallaciously arriving at a belief. And if they're going to do that, then frankly, they might as well be consistent and just believe everything that's out there that hasn't been disproven. Well, nothing much more to say on that. I just thought I'd make a quick video because I've heard that, quite a few times, and I just thought I'd put it out there in a video. I've debunked it and nothing more to say about it. So see you again soon.